Hey guys, Deathslayer Magic here, and huge news coming out of the Magic the Gathering scene today. Apparently, as of today, a huge amount of people who attempted to get Guilds of Ravnica Mythic Edition on Hasbro's garbage toy website just got some reparations in the mail. They got a letter and one copy of a card like, for example, this. A Borderless demonic tutor with an unknown stylized infinity symbol for the set symbol, Mythic apparently. On foil too, by the way, and there was more than just this card. People are getting all kinds of different cards. But let's read the letter real quick. To Magic eBay Super Scalper. Oh, pardon me, I read that wrong. To Magic Superfan. And resident of US and Canada only. Not too long ago, incorrectly used comma, you went on Hasbro Toy Shop to purchase Guilds of Ravnica Mythic Edition. However that ended up for you, which is my favorite phrase out of this whole thing, we recognize it wasn't a positive experience and we're sorry about that. You know what you should have done instead of being sorry is listen to literally everybody telling you that every time something launches on that damn website it crashes, and this would be the biggest launch they've ever done in all likelihood. I mean, when you screw up this badly and so many people warned you about it ahead of time, are you even allowed to be sorry? But anyway, these are reparations, everyone. So, it goes on to say, now we know you like special Magic products, so to try to make it up to you, we've enclosed a special something. It's a bit of a preview from something we've got coming that we think you might like. Feel free to take pictures of it, share it online, or just immediately stick it in your favorite deck or binder. Or for everybody who didn't participate in this absolute shit show that was the Hasbro Toy Shop, you can take this and stick it directly up your ass. I was smart enough to stay away from this disaster instead of participating in it, and I don't get shit. You're only sending this to the people who were dumb enough to get their credit card charged 7 times and probably overdrafted their bank account. I think you should tell the people who did try to order from that garbage website, wow, you're dumb. Please be more intelligent about your purchases, and then literally everybody who didn't try to buy it, send them a free card. So anyway, they say, hopefully this puts a smile on your face. Sincerely, everyone at Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast. No way in hell did Hasbro have anything to do with this. Wizards is probably trying to cover this up so hard. Although I gotta say, it was Hasbro customer support that had to deal with it, Hasbro tech support, and the Hasbro website. So maybe one of the Hasbro management people and executives did force Wizards to send this out. They're like, we gotta do something, and we could either send them like a $50 gift card for Hasbro Toy Store, which would have been cool, or since they're Magic people, do you have any ideas? And they're like, let's just run off another sheet of these and sell them. Or not sell them, send them, that you got it for free. Now, I do think it's a hair unfair that people got one of these regardless of if they got a box successfully or not. But even the people who got the box probably got charged multiple times. They probably had to be on the phone for 6 hours. So, I mean, I think everybody had a real fun time with that one. So, it's kind of fair. Also, I mean, these cards have drastically different values too. And on the bottom it says, wondering what this weird, cool, hopefully fun card is, and close with this letter, check out dailymtg.com. Now, I always read the archive page, but the archive page doesn't sync very well with the actual article list, so to me it looked like there was absolutely nothing whatsoever. But if you go to the main page, you will be bamboozled because the link that says got mail just goes to a Twitter post. So the tweet says, you may have seen some cool things we sent in the mail popping up on social media today. We have more information about these coming on Monday, 11/5 at 8 a.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/magic. Stay tuned. I will not do that. You guys have banned me from the chat because I called out Channel Fireball's team for cheating and you guys covering it up. And I guess you didn't want the public to know that. As if I don't have a platform to tell people about it. In fact, in all likelihood, I get more viewership hours total than your stupid Twitch channel. Allegedly, according to some other people, Channel Fireball, the team was using illegal hand signals to pass information illegally between team members and using it to cheat at a tournament, and Wizards just did nothing. There was zero consequences. They made them sit further away and told them to stop doing it. That's all hearsay. I can't find the clip. They buried it, but if anybody has that clip, I would be very interested in putting it on my channel. Oh, by the way, reply number 1 from James Billings. Why only Twitch? That's a good question because they already know nobody watches their stupid garbage Twitch channel. That's not where I get any of my news. And then they replied, there will also be an article published on Daily MTG on the morning of 11/5. Well, good. Because that's where I look for news. That is the one place where all news should be, instead of fracturing it and fragmenting it all over the damn place. Then, of course, James, because he must be very similar to me, says, sweet, now if only 11.5 could become 11.2, you'd be all set. That's today, by the way. They're going to let people speculate about this, make up stuff, and get their hopes way up over the weekend and then hear about it on Monday. Really? Later on in this video, I'm going to cover what people think this is from and then what I think this is from. And spoiler alert, I'm right and they're not. Let's just say people are going to be a little bit disappointed. So releasing these without the full information, beyond idiotic. I mean, this is going to blow up in their face harder than the damn original thing. So the original post on their site, by the way, says something slightly different. It says, got mail, tune in Monday. Did you get something special in the mail? See something cool on social media? We're going to have more information right here. There you go. And on twitch.tv/magic on Monday, November 5th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. So tune in then and find out what the heck we're up to. Good phrasing. What the heck are you up to is the exact wording I would use. So what cards are being printed? Well, let's blow through them really quick. I had to fix this first one in Photoshop. I don't know why the hell this guy has only blue lights in his house, but whatever. So it's not really actually this blue. I just corrected it. Anyway, Bitter Blossom, that's some money. Let's see. Then we got Cavern of Souls. That's pretty tasty reprint right there. I mean, it was just reprinted, but it's still money. Celestial Colonnade, one of the first Zendikar manlands. Ooh, that thing's worth some money. I hate this card, by the way. I hate this damn thing in Modern. So hard to destroy. Then we got The Darkest, The Dankest, The Dark Depths. Out of the, I think, 2 artworks for Dark Depths, that's the coolest. Not like, ooh, Mystery Tentacles is like, there it is. Then we got Platinum Empyrean, of course. That was one of the first ones to get leaked. Then we've got Engineered Explosives from somebody who just can't be bothered to not put a glare in it. Oh, Original Sunburst, that thing's tasty. Then we got Sigarda, Host of Herons. She's pretty good too. She's been printed a little bit lately, but you know, she's cool. People are big fans of angels. I think she's cool. Then we've got Hello Caracas. Damn, that's gonna be worth some money. In fact, since this is the #1 money card in whatever the hell this is, okay, let's break it down. Eternal Masters, $70. The Legends version, $95. The Judge Foil promo, $99. And then if you look at Foil EMA, looks like it's coming in around $110. Really? More than the Judge promo? Okay. I don't know. Card Kingdom is weird like that. It has to do with how many they have in stock. Next up, we got Kitchen Finks, the probably #2 card I want banned from Modern. Literally nobody even plays the deck. I don't care. I hate this damn card. Undying and Persist can both just piss right off. By the way, I never caught it before, but his creature subtype is... Then we got Fulminator Mage, pretty expensive card there. You can sacrifice it and destroy target non-basic land. That's kind of cool. Then we got Lava Claw Reaches, so that's another man land. And then we got very expensive Leovold, Emissary of Trest. That's, of course, one of the big money cards from Conspiracy 2. He's sitting at about 27 retail right now. By the way, I noticed something really interesting. Look at the left side behind the candelabra. They either cut off or deleted the bookcase, and this is supposed to be the extended one. That is really strange. Next up, we got a real shirtless, femmy-looking Tassiger, the Golden Fang. Apparently he's on his way to a really racy drag show or something. He's got his whip there. Not even going to ask about that one. You know, actually, I thought he was expensive, but he's from Fate Reforged and he's only $1.50. Yikes. I didn't think that one was that heavily open, but I mean, it was Khan's block. Next up, Liliana of the freaking Veil. Oh, wow, she's actually giving Caracas a run for its money. The original Innistrad, non-foil, is $100. The Modern Masters 3 edition, that's 2017, was also $100. The RPTQ promo foil is $210, and the Innistrad foil is $250, and the MM3 foil is $200 flat, Card Kingdom price. Wow, guess that reprint didn't do crap to the price. Damn. We also have Raging Ravine, another one of the early manlands. Really do like that artwork. That is so cool. I hate the card, though. I hate all manlands. They're too damn hard to destroy. I mean, it could even be instant speed, and usually it says blah, 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 non-land permanent. Oops, it's still a land. You're screwed. Next up, Temporal Manipulation. Take an extra turn after this one. Sorcery speed for 6. Completely irrelevant trash now that we have Nexus of Fate. That's a shame. Then again, it was in Portal too, so it's still $95, and there's never been a foil run of this except for a Judge foil. And the Judge foil version is actually this artwork, and it's sitting at $70. Next up, Ancient Tomb, really good looking card. Whenever it's got like the darkness and the light in the middle and then it goes borderless, oh, love it. And this has the correct mana symbols for colorless. So the price on this one will be interesting because the From the Vault version, which is different artwork than this, actually all of them are, $50, you know, because it's still from the vault. I mean, you can't have like a $200 card in one of those and watch somebody will post down in the comment section a reference to one that is. But the original was from Tempest, that's $50 as well. And it was one of the expeditions from Oath of the Gatewatch, which is currently $280 because of a buyout. In fact, I'm not even convinced that that's the real actual like TCG Player eBay price. And including the tutor that I showed earlier, that is all of them so far. Although, let's break down one more important thing. This right here is the bottom of a card. It says 025 out of 40, so that means that there's 40 of these total. We do not have 40 leaked yet. The set symbol is UMA, and then of course English. So people are saying, oh, this is Masters. It's Unlimited Masters or Ultimate Masters or something that starts with a U, Masters, because it's MA. Oh, this is leaked from the new Master set, and the new Master set will have, you know, some chance of getting a Borderless, like maybe as a Masterpiece, sort of. Hate to break it to you, everybody, but there's more than 40 cards in a Masters reprint set. And these are 100% reprints. Every single one of these exists. So unless these are going to be Masterpiece Borderless foil editions from a reprint set, a Master set, that's not what we're looking at. And we are kind of overdue for a Master set. We had like 3 in a row and then just nothing for months. I'm sure they posted the schedule somewhere. I don't know what it is, but we've got to have one coming out really soon. So what is UMA? I mean, this is the set symbol, which is a stylized version of the infinity symbol. I'm not sure if what's in the middle there is supposed to be a letter. If anything, I guess it would be like the letter N, maybe an M? No, it would have to be symmetrical. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's just a stylized infinity symbol. So unless they pulled an arena and accidentally, instead of calling it IMA, called it UMA because they thought it was unfinite. If you didn't get that reference, the internal 3-letter code on Arena for Dominaria isn't DOM, it's DAR, because just apparently somebody made a mistake and they just stuck with it. Anyway, the closest we can get to infinity is probably the word unlimited, because unlimited and infinity, not quite an exact match, but maybe there's something there. So that's the letter U. Then we've got MA, which is either Masters or Masterpiece. Here's the problem. BFZ and OGW had a set symbol of EXP, and it was like this one, Forbidden Orchard, 39 out of 45. So 40 would be about right. I mean, remember, they split it like, 22, 23 or something like that between the two, but they don't do 2 set blocks anymore. So out of 40 would be awfully large, but then again, sets are larger now. OGW is not very big. So I think 40 masterpieces is high. I can't imagine there being more than 30 if this was standard, but if it was a very large Masters reprint set, I guess 40 would be doable. But remember, the reason that they stopped doing masterpieces was because they were running out of cards to select for them. And every single one of these is just straight up money reprint, except for Tassiger, he's trash. So if they wanted to just do money reprints as masterpieces, then there you go. And these are in the new Borderless Masterpiece foil frame, I guess you would say. Hard to call it new when the first ones weren't even technically referred to as masterpieces, as far as I know. But remember, okay, it was EXP because they were called expeditions. Then they decided to do it again for Kaladesh and Aether Revolt. And they changed it to Masterpiece Series and then called them Inventions. So they weren't INV, they were MPS, as you can see here for Sword of Feast and Famine. And now this is the most telling part about this. So this is this awful Egyptian frame that people love so much, and they stuck with MPS, even though these were called, I don't remember, but not Inventions and not Expeditions. Wasn't it like Invocations or something? I don't know. Whatever they called them, they were masterpiece cards. That was, you know, the description of the rarity, I guess you would say. So if they were going to do masterpieces again, wouldn't they keep calling them masterpieces and put MPS on them? Kind of makes you wonder what UMA is and why are there 40 instead of like 20 to 25, which would be an appropriate number for a standard set or a reprint set. So everyone's assuming that you'll be able to open these in packs. I don't know about that. I think, and get ready to get pissed off, I think they're going to do another Guilds of Ravnica Mythic Edition. They're going to maybe upgrade their servers or just say, screw it, let's make it a free-for-all again, or sell it on a separate website, or I don't know what they're going to do. Probably sell it through Amazon. How about that? How about that for a realistic solution? So they're probably going to do a Masters reprint set, maybe call it UMA. I don't know. You wouldn't really want these to have the same set symbol as the main one, because then you'd have, oh, it's UMA number 41. Oh, but there's already a number 41 and it's a different card. So, I mean, the set symbol means nothing, basically. It's just, oh, they made it up. Maybe they call them UMAs now. But what I think is they're going to do what they did this time around. They're going to have, like, Guilds of Ravnica, the booster box, and then, oh, a special $200, $300, $400, $500 Guilds of Ravnica thing. It's called Mythic Edition, and you pay more, and then you can get these Borderless ones in them. So it'll be like, you know, like they did 24 boosters, and 8 of them have the premium cards, but you don't know which 8. So there'll be, 40 of these? Yeah, 40. And then you'll get like 8 or 10 of these randomly, and you won't know which ones you get. Which kind of sucks because some of them are some duds and some of them aren't. I mean, as a whole, they're worth a buttload of money. Sigarda's kind of low too. I don't know. Honestly, Demonic Tutor ain't that high either. But there's not 8 duds in there, I'll tell you that. So it'll be like semi-random, but yeah, I think they're going to do it again, no matter how much hate there was for it. And just think about it, if they were going to do it again, here's an early preview and a completely free card from the new one that's also probably going to be much hated by the community and a disastrous release. It makes sense, it's the next closest product, sort of. So it'll be really interesting to see what they say on Monday. Now here's the other thing, if these were just Masterpiece versions of all the Mythics from a Master set, there is not 40 Mythics in a Master set. Not even close. I think there's like 15 to 18, something in that neighborhood. Now, there's no rule for saying that, oh, it has to be Mythic to be a Masterpiece, but these all have, I guess you would say, the Mythic Rarity stamp, but it doesn't really mean anything because, like, of course they're Mythic Rarity because they're Masterpieces, so pretty loose connection there, but it just seems odd that 40 is such a high number. I think since Mark Rosewater, he's so clueless and so arrogant, he said on social media, Tumblr, whatever the hell it was, like basically, let me just paraphrase what he said. No matter what we do, people are going to hate it. People whine about anything we do. This is only for the hardcore collectors. Nobody needs these to play Magic, which is the only point that he made that was valid. If it was such a bad product, people wouldn't buy it, and last I checked, we all sold out, so it must be a good product and some people want it, so we're going to keep making it. That's basically the gist of what that dumbass said, and why he wasn't fired on the spot, I don't know. When you're that disconnected from reality and that clueless, you just simply can't do your job. Mark Rosewater, why he wasn't fired 5 to 10 years ago, I have no idea. He should have been, and he still should be. He is the worst thing that ever happened to Magic, ever. Besides his bad management decisions and inability to design anything properly or balance the game properly at all, then you had how much of a dick he is to the customers and all of his social justice, genderless pronoun bullshit, and he really, really, really needs to get fired directly by Hasbro. He really does. Keep complaining to Hasbro on social media about all the stupid shit he does, include screenshots, examples, and how offended you are, and hopefully we can get him gone real quick. So anyway, Mark seemed to heavily imply that they're going to keep doing it. It was an experiment, and in his mind it succeeded, so... And plus, financially it succeeded, they sold out, but they knew damn well it was going to sell out at those tiny little numbers. Are you kidding me? The only reason not to do it again is because the damn site crashed, so what they're probably going to do is just throw them up on Amazon and let their site crash. Just kidding, we don't have enough people to crash the Amazon cloud, that's impossible. I don't think they want to give Amazon a cut, but then again, if they don't use Hasbro's Toy Center for fulfillment and use their warehouse and postage and delivery service, I don't know. You start adding middlemen and the costs go up and the profits go down, so we'll see. My feeling is this is going to be its own thing, where it'll be some number that people can draft with. Probably not like, I was going to say 9, but there'll be 3 people drafting 3 packs. That's weird, but maybe 24. And then, I mean, since there's 40, probably every single pack will have one of these in them. But then, would you really want to draft and play with a collectible? That's crazy. And drafting is just a cover for them not selling singles because there are severe potential legal repercussions to them directly selling singles with 0 variants, which is the reason that they actually got rid of From the Vault. I don't know if you guys realize that or not. That's the theory, at least, according to legal people. To break it down super simply, if you sell people a random pack, you say, oh, the draftability, the thrill of opening the pack, and the fact that you can play games with the pack, do pack wars, do standard showdown, that's what we're selling. The cards have no value. As soon as you acknowledge that the cards have value, you open yourself up to gambling litigation. You can only sell them to people under or over a certain age, and just... you might get sued if they're damaged. And as soon as you recognize that singles have value and that the secondary market exists, it opens up a legal can of worms. Or Pandora's box would perhaps be a better reference. So if they're selling you from the vault, they could hide behind the legal fact that, oh, these aren't playable. I mean, they're legal to play with, though. That was the problem. But they'll say, oh, no, it's the collectible nature. It's the alternate art. Nobody in their right mind would ever play with a From the Vault card. These are just supposed to go on your mantle behind glass. That's pretty thin. They could still lose in court then. But just to hide behind it, if you're wondering why they did 24 boosters with 8 of them containing the expensive cards for Mythic Edition, it's to add variance and so that they could call it a drafting set. Funny thing is, the 8 that contained the expensive cards were marked as such. Hard to draft that. Well, if you're going to do 888, I guess give 1 to everybody, but still, it's like if you wanted to mix them up randomly, you literally can't. So it was a thin premise. So will they just sell these outright? You just buy 40 singles? Hell no. But what I think they're going to do is have kind of like a Jace's signature spellbook, where you get 7 or 8 of these, and then 1 borderless. So the rest will be normal, bordered, whatever. Okay, cool. It's like a miniature reprint set. And I think they're not going to sell them through distributors. Or even if they do, either way, it's stupid. People really didn't like Jace's spellbook. I kind of did. I thought the price was right, and it was kind of cool. But I didn't like the variance on not knowing which one is foil. So I think they're going to do either that or something very similar to Guilds of Ravnica Mythic Edition. One of the two. Or the second possibility, and this is less likely, is these are the masterpieces from, I don't know, Eternal Masters 2 or whatever the hell they're going to call it now. They're called UMA for who knows what reason. Maybe they're changing it from MPS Masterpieces to Unlimited Masterpiece UMA. Bit of a stretch, but yeah, then these will just come in normal packs. They're not going to do anything, no separate crap, no Hasbro Toy Store garbage, nothing. And that is a close second, but like I said, I don't feel like it's that because 40 of them? Like 40's a lot. It really is. And also that implies that every single one of these will have a normal version that you can pull. And I think between all of them, I didn't count them, but I have a feeling that we're already over the limit for mythics. Like some of these are rare. I think the Manlands are, but I think we have 1 or 2 too many mythic cards for the number of mythic cards that could possibly be in the set. But there's no way they're downshifting it. There's no way that they're going to print like Liliana at rare because there's already too many, mythics in the set. If anything, they upshift it. Also, the color balance doesn't seem to add up. So I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe they're going to do 40, 50, 60 mythics and then a bunch of rares and then lower the number of commons and uncommons and say it's barely draftable. I don't know. Maybe they're going to up the price to 12 a pack. They could do anything at this point. So just keep in mind, it could be something that nobody's predicting and we'll find out on Monday. So this is some fun speculation to roll over in your head over the weekend. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more timely, in-depth Magic news reviews and all kinds of other stuff that I do on my channel. And I will see you guys next video.